Labor Day is over. A lot of folks would say that means summer is over too. It means that all the fun has come and gone. It means that the party is finished for the year. You know, I got a word for people who say that. Quitters. You a quitter, my friend? Or do you know that fall is still a party? That we've got more than enough to keep us wild and celebrating. Because life is a party, my friends. Through ups and downs, the chance to experience it is reason enough to celebrate. I'm David with another episode of Weekend at the Lake presented by Millstone Marina and RV Resort, and I am here to show you where to take that party to keep the good times rolling. But first, take it away, Millstone.
Welcome to the newly renovated Millstone Marina and RV Resort, a lakeside paradise for RVs and boaters alike. Whether you're making waves or listening to them while you relax, Millstone is the place to be. At mile marker 7 on the tranquil west side, featuring infinity pools overlooking the lake and boasting 12 luxurious bathhouses. Apply to reserve a first-class boat slip or an RV site at our exclusive Fox Run Terrace. Visit millstonemarinas.com to find out more or secure your slice of lakefront paradise.
Thanks as always. Now first up, we've got the Lake of the Ozarks Air Show for folks who like their events a little plain. Or in this case, a big plane. Several big planes, in fact, doing tricks, coordinated group flights, and all kinds of cool stuff. Historical aircrafts and entertainment await, all to show support to the men and women of the Armed Forces of the United States of America. It's Saturday, September 7th at the Camdenton Memorial Airport from 8 to 3:30. Come watch some dudes fly. I hear that's pretty wild. And after that, you got a half an hour to go from there to the Lake Breeze Event Center. At 4 p.m. on Saturday the 7th is Ozarks Cat and Canine Cause for Paws. Now, I've worked with Ozarks Cat and Canine personally for a few years now, being the cameraman for Furry Friends, and when I tell you that these people care about animals, I am making the understatement of the century. It's going to be a great fundraiser with casino games, a silent auction, raffles, prize drawings, and some of those furry friends I was talking about. I know when I'm doing some low-stakes gambling, I like to have a cat nearby knocking cards and dice off the table to make it more interesting. Going out and do some good for some furry little dudes who need your help. Now, if neither of those appeal to you, I've got another stellar charity you can partner with, and that's Wonderland Camp. Now, when I say these folks are good people who know how to throw a party, I am making the second understatement of the century. Wonderland Camp has been around longer than I've been alive, providing accessible fun and growth opportunities to folks with higher assistance needs. No barrier exists at Wonderland Camp. If you're in a wheelchair, they'll find a way to make sure that you can go rock climbing with all of your friends. Innovators in the field of inclusive fun, they know how to show everyone a good time, and nothing could be more in line with the spirit of the show I'm trying to create here. Every moment is a reason to celebrate, and no physical barriers should be able to stop you from doing it. So from noon to 6 on Saturday, check out the Lick Branch Cove Poker Run for Wonderland Camp. I mean, you love poker runs, right? We're at the lake. We're obsessed with them here. If you thought the shootout had the last one, clearly you know nothing of the masters of fun at Wonderland Camp. Raise some funds for them and have a good time so that they can keep doing their magic. Live music, food, raffles, silent auction. It's a real fun one. Now we've got more coming up right after a word from Shawnee Bluff Winery, Osage River Popcorn, and Surdike Yamaha.
Osage River Popcorn. You may know the name, but have you been to our second location in Lake Ozark? That's right, we have another location, and we now offer Stom European chocolates, gelato, a drive-thru with specialty coffee, and so much more. And yes, our gourmet popcorn is still popped fresh every single day at Osage River Popcorn, where you come as a stranger and leave as a friend. So stop in and experience Osage River Popcorn and Stom chocolates in Lake Ozark and Osage Beach Outlet Mall. See you soon!
Being close to the water makes you more you. It's where the great unknown brings clarity. And letting go is how you really get going. Because only when you're on a Yamaha Wave Runner do you truly discover what you're made of.
Visit Surdike Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
Shawnee Bluff Winery, the picture-perfect lakeside oasis. Take in our sweeping views of the Lake of the Ozarks while enjoying our brick oven pizza or killer bistro menu. And of course, wine tastings by the glass or bottle. You'll love our historic building, our outdoor patio, or our incredible tasting barn. And think Shawnee Bluff Winery for your weddings and small events, or even stay in our lakeside cottages. All this and more at Shawnee Bluff Winery, open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with live music poolside every Friday through Sunday.
As always, I appreciate you guys. Finally, we've got my friends over at the 13th Hour with their Enchanted Mabon Metaphysical Fair. On Saturday and Sunday, head on down to the Sunrise Beach Community Center to get your fortune read, pick up some awesome crafts, or just meet some cool, funky people. I always have a ton of fun when I make it down to these. There are a lot of nice, creative folks with a cool and unique style and outlook. Plus, fortune readings are really fun. On this week's Community Spotlight Show, Chris sits down with the Kitchens from Studio T Images. Catch it here on Lake TV every day from 9 a.m., 3 p.m., and 9 p.m. This week on Cup of Coffee with Wild Will and Uncle Chris, the fellas mourn the passing of a local first responder. Now, we've all heard about this tragedy by this point, so let's give it some time and reflection that it's owed. See it daily at 8 a.m., 2 p.m., and 8 p.m. on Lake TV, and rest in peace. And Happy Hour with DJ Kyle. Kyle gets another awesome visit with Professor Paisley. Watch it daily on Lake TV at 6, noon, and 6. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and the fantastic new LOZ app to stay connected with us. And if you have an event you want discussed here on the show, make sure you send me the information at davidl@mylaketv.com, because I think that would be pretty awesome and would make me like you a lot more, which I call that a win. So now, I want you to ask yourself, does that sound like a boring start to fall? Does that sound like the season of fun is over? I can show you the evidence, but only you can decide. Are you going to have a great time this fall, or are you a quitter? Let's find out this weekend at the lake.